Hello and welcome back to Sims on Mondays. Today we are building a sim and her house inspired by an idea I randomly came up with on the bus. So I was busing home the other day. I think this would have been Wednesday maybe. And I just had this idea for this sim, or well, person, who came from a very, very religious family and unfortunately became pregnant as a teenager and as a result was sent away to her family's home, like summer house. And the summer house quickly started falling into disrepair. But this sim, her dream was to write poetry. And she controlled the garden at the summer house, but she always wanted to write poetry. So as the years went on, she slowly began just writing poetry, and soon she became famous. And so that's what I did with the sim, and here we're just building her, and she is the lady of Marylin Manor. And the lady of Marylin Manor lived there, and she wasn't allowed to keep her child, but after she had her child, she wasn't allowed to leave Marylin Manor, and she just wasted away and became an adult in Marylin Manor. And then eventually her writings were found and published, and I just thought that was neat. So here we are making the sim, and I will check back in when we get to building the house. And here we are building her house. I went for a very, very small English style cottage, not meant to house more than one sim, with a large garden out the back. And she lived here her entire life. And I made the house, the lot, haunted with the plan and gameplay that she would fall in love with the ghost that haunts her cottage. And her story is really just a romantic tragedy. And I don't know why I randomly came up with that on the bus, but I did. And thus you have this. So I'm going to cut out here and just let you watch the build. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for my next video. I upload videos 5 days a week at 4 p.m. Toronto time, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye!